Hi, this is Rachel, speaking to you now. Please do not drive or operate any machinery whilst listening to this audio. Some of the things I speak about may be triggering. Please make sure you are in a safe frame of mind to continue. This is not intended to be medical or mental health advice, and I am not a certified mental health professional. In the case of an emergency, please contact your local resources. Rape is an act of war, and the blood ravaged the ocean. The waves, crisp and sharp, crept up to the shore, towards the pools of blood, and brought them in, back home again, into nature, into the dark mass of the wide and vast ocean, and the souls of hundreds upon hundreds of women were laid to rest at last. Their blood not spilled in vain, but in the keen memory of the ending of the pain, the final resting place where pain found peace at last. In war, men rape the women. War is an act of pure hatred, where death is the ultimate consequence. But war, with the hatred, comes terror and aggression, and the desire to cause pain and suffering. Rape is an act of war. War is hatred, and raping another person is an act of pure hatred, hatred of one's own self. The rapist hates themselves so much that they must cause this pain and hatred to be forced upon another person, an innocent victim who will then hate themselves henceforward for the rest of their lives, blaming themselves. If only I, they will say to themselves. In the absence of war between feuding countries, of civil war, why do men still commit war upon mostly women's bodies? Men are raped too, but overwhelmingly so. The women are the ones who are raped. It's not something that happens. Rape is an act of war, of self-hatred, acted out in a fit of rage, of the need to possess and to dominate. Rape is about controlling the victims. Sometimes over and over again, until the victim's spirit is broken and they give up fighting. They give up screaming. Their body goes limp, and all you can hear is their muffled cry. That is when their soul has been broken, not misled or misguided, but totally and utterly broken, shattered. Their heart torn to pieces, their soul lost to the terror of the repeated violence. If you are a wife or a sex slave, you are equally trapped, and the best way out will be another violent act upon oneself, a final act, death by suicide. As the victim, it seems the only way out to end the pain for your life, whatever value it once held, is forever gone. And the only way to end the pain is suicide by any means necessary. And with your death, the perpetrator will move on to the next victim, never looking back. And the clouds will bleed rain, a deep crimson red rain. And the seas will swallow you up, swallow up your pain, soak up the blood-stained sheets upon which you lay. And for a moment, you will falter. What if, you ask yourself, what if I could live, could get away and still manage to find myself again? The me I lost had torn away from me so many years ago. You will falter, and then try to brush the thought away so you can complete the painful act of suicide. But the thought nags at you, and even though you're drunk, you creep away. You steal a car and drive for hours just to get away as far as possible. You arrive in a town 10 hours away. You're out of petrol, but you have made it away. The doors have closed behind you, and you get to rebuild your life now. Find out who you really are. He broke you when you were young. You never got to find out who you really are. You get to choose whom to have sex with now. You get to make a choice of celibacy, though the doctors will label you hyposexual. That is the lack of sexual desire. But you know everything is in your hands now. You were a victim, and now you are a survivor. This has to have been worth it all somehow. And the crimson shallows break into nightfall. The blood has been shed in torturous, traumatic ways. The acts of war against your body are over. Do not succumb to sharp objects in the night. Above all, keep yourself safe. This will be your mantra and your credo, to keep yourself safe. For the acts of war and violence upon your body will come back in memories and in nightmares. But they can't hurt you anymore, those men. That was all in the past. You are safe now. You are safe. And here the healing begins.